I'm sorry. I failed you.
Alfred! Cross-dressing freak!
For all of you people out there who are watching our show and are 21 and over, I'm going to ask you a question. You ever been in a bar or a party or something like that, and you just had a beer that just tasted like absolute ass? Well, I think that's what happened in today's game. You see, we're doing Resident Evil Code Veronica, and during this game, you are attacked by a nice variety of the undead and other biological monsters that come out and try to kill you.
Who all have bitter beer face.
Yes, and that's my point right there, is they never really explain why these zombies are chasing you.
Why are they ugly?
Yes.
Why are they all like nasty and deformed, and generally they look rather unpleasant?
Exactly. I mean, if you saw one of these guys on the street, you'd be like, stay away, you know? But the reason why Claire Redfield is being chased, we have come down to this, is that her and her brother Chris opened a bar in Northern Ireland, and their beer really sucked. And basically, these are all the patrons that are coming back to kill them because they ripped them off. And as you can see here, this is Bitter Beer Face. Here is Code Veronica for the Dreamcast. Now this alone is reason enough to buy a Dreamcast.
Yep.
If you play video games, you must own this game.
Yep.
Absolutely. It's
unless you suck a lot.
Yeah, unless you're just some kind of like fool who doesn't like Resident Evil.
Again, well, first of all, this is a lot better than the other Resident Evils.
Absolutely.
This is the best graphics you'll ever see in the Dreamcast to this point, at least. It has, again, Capcom has gone to the full length of exploiting animated women, which, we at the Game Room support highly.
Now here, yeah, if you said that blonde is a cutie, then you're in for a shock. And I'm referring to part of the plot line in this game, which I will not reveal.
At this point, wait till we have a few more drinks.
But a little clue, it was revealed in the very beginning of the episode. That's a Leonardo DiCaprio character.
Wannabe. She looks just like him. The converted smoking jacket / red coat.
Here's one of the more bizarre things: is the killer moths that spray poison.
Here we have the guy from a 9 Inch Nails video coming to say hi. It's not every day, I think, you look down a grate and see someone
trapped with a battle axe and restrained to a wall
with bondage gear,
who has no hair and appears to be mortally wounded.
Yes,
but he's okay. He's all right.
You just give him a Band-Aid; he'll be just fine. Here's the underwater sequences. Check out the graphics, man. This is just outstanding.
Yeah, and this isn't even like part of the game that would show like the peak of the graphics. I haven't had as much fun with the game in a long time, and Resident Evil 2 and 3 to me just weren't nearly as good as like the first Alone in the Dark or the first Resident Evil. But this game is just awesome.
Well, plus they
did everything right in this game.
It takes you to a variety of levels to play. I mean, here you're in an airplane.
Yeah.
Much like Aliens, this guy kind of sneaks onto the plane.
He doesn't split anybody in half, but he comes close.
You don't have androids puking up.
And how often do you get to shoot a giant zombie out of the back of a jumbo plane, a la Air Force One?
They don't explain exactly how that thing or why it exploded in midair. Here's the Leonardo DiCaprio wannabe trying to get some booty off Claire.
And she's asleep, which is really creepy.
He gets the Heisman here. I like how they use in some of the animation sequences, instead of making it look like just normal CG you'd see a lot, they actually use kind of a filtering on top of the characters. It makes it look much softer.
This plane crash looks great.
Yeah, this is really good. So the CG,
you're not going to be able to see how good this is.
The CG work is just outstanding. This is very a la Flash Gordon, I might add.
Yes.
Hot hell!
Earthquake.
You ever notice in Flash Gordon how they, when Ming first sees Earth, he's like, ooh, what is this they call this planet? They call it Earth.
But yet they already have a button pre-manufactured saying Earthquake.
Oh, here's one of my favorite parts. What's that in your pocket?
It's an extra clip.
I like the large sets here, so to speak.
Yeah, the good thing about the Dreamcast, it has the power enough to bring the camera back. So you
Quiet Riot!
So you get like a large scope. Yeah, that's the
That's the heavy
Quiet
metal
Riot
zombie.
fan.
Woo! Woo! Bring out Trickster.
Now this is me making a bad move. I don't know what I was doing here. I don't know. I just got eaten by zombies. It was a bad call. That guy is straight out of Soul Calibur. Open chest wound and battle axe and all. But anyway, you see, remember Astaroth, who has the open gaping chest wound with the battle axe. Now this guy isn't as big as Astaroth is, but he looks just as evil.
He looks friendly.
Except he's in a robe.
Here we have the
Toga Party! Woohoo! Now this is a part of the game I didn't understand. Maybe they busted a water pipe or something like that, but they take this giant drill through a wall and there's all this water pouring out and it's flooding the joint. But when they get outside, there's no water. It's just snow. The game actually spans across 2 discs. The whole first CD is Claire, and it goes a little bit into the second disc with Claire. But afterwards, Chris, her brother, takes over at a different part of the story. And certain things you do in Claire's game affects Chris's game because you go back to places where Claire was.
And if you notice, they were in the snow. We get into a very Thing-like kind of storyline for a while there, which is very cool. I mean, if you're going to take a movie, you might as well take the Thing.
This is where the storyline really gets messed up. Just totally bizarre. And, the CG was very well directed. Too bad the voice acting really sucked. But the CG direction was fantastic in this.
Yeah.
Some of the best I've seen.
Outstanding.
Alexia!
Now this is Alfred the cross-dressing freak. I just gave it
This
away.
is very Bionic Commando-ish, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, this is a la Bionic Commando. The way he's been keeping his sister alive or
in stasis.
Ready for resurrection. Yes, in stasis. And now she's going to cause some havoc. That's a really cool shot. I like
this is all very cool.
Alexia!
If you have a Dreamcast, buy this game.
Enough said. It's the best game for it right now.
It's pretty good.
It's that and a tough race between MDK2, but 2 totally different games. This one is just an absolute must-buy. The graphics are beautiful.
This is
got good gameplay.
The best
awesome
graphics.
Storyline. Oh yeah, easily the best graphics in a game I've ever seen.
Yeah,
definitely. Bar none, hands down. Psh, forget it. Awesome game. It's just a lot of fun. I mean, you're gonna wind up picking this game up and not wanting to put it down. And it's got a lot of replay value because there's all kinds. Even after you beat the game once, there's all kinds of things you can do afterwards. You got like a first-person shooter view. It's pretty freaking cool.
Yeah, that and it's a lot better than a couple of the other Resident Evils I played recently for the PlayStation.
It's the best one since the first one.
The second and third, they came out with 2 and 3 for the PlayStation. I don't even remember them that well because I didn't like them that much. I got bored. This game is just fantastic.
KD 4496. Welcome to your new home. One of the surviving members of RPD's famous STARS teams.
Allow you fools to escape. This is what you get for trying to oppose me. Now feel my revenge.